this guy is not a man enough.
It was a real trauma. Organizing. When people strip you and take videos under their weapons, and there is very little you can do for yourself.
Mega, do it in Muliro Forest.
By working without lights.
We should have fought back.
These things being shown on video did not happen in Kakamega.
We're not talking about Kakamega, whether they do it in the forest or not. This one, they did it in a hotel.
The devil is a very bad man.
The video, the way it was recorded, the people who were talking in Kikuyu.
Inaonekana ni siasa ya Kirinyaga. Those things did not happen in Kakamega. It happened here in Thika. Na huyo mama amejulikana. Mimi nasikia anaitwa Riza Juguna. Na kila mtu anamjua kwa ile social media. She is a beautiful lady. Na huyo ndio anatumio. Na tumesikia this is not the first time. Na huyu wale watu wanamtumia, tumekuja kujua hata pastors wamepata tabu kwa hii mama. Wanasema they have got properties, na iko ule mtu anatumia huyu mama. Wanasema wako na property hapa Thika. When you are going to see that property, ununue, unaweko ndani, unakuta watu wengine wanakuambia wewe umekuja kuchukua bibi ya mtu. The lady is not married. Tumesikia alikuwa KMTC, amesomea huko kama Machakos as a nurse, anakaa huko Mebre, that is bypass, na anajulikana. Inaonekana ni siasa ya Kirinyaga, na tunafuata kwa sababu tumesikia watu wametoka Kirinyaga. Huyo mama ndio aliitana, ndio ako na property, they are selling a property. Na wakati deputy governor alienda, watu wakatoka wengi. Unfortunately, umbaya, walisema wakati alienda kuona property, wakufungua hiyo nyumba, wakasema rudi huko Blue Post, wakuja wamchukue. Instead of going with the driver and the deputy governor has got even a bodyguard, wakamwacha Blue Post, wakambeba na gari yake. Hijacking, hiyo ni mbaya zaidi.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Hamjambo. I see that some of you appear to be a little bit tired. That may be because Governor Papanya said that it is 24-hour economy. Governor told me in private there that although it was a 24-hour economy, but some of his guests decided to save his electricity bills by working without lights.
Caution you that it is unlawful to watch films that have not been sanctioned by the Kenya Films. My brothers and sisters, governors, the devil is a very bad man. And you know the kind of loss and the kind of damage the devil can cause with an idle mind. So to avoid the great risk of the devil engaging idle minds in your offices because you have kept your deputies jobless is really risky. So please, it is important that the relationship between governors and their deputies is worked out so that the devil doesn't have a space to use any idle mind to drive any evil agenda. And I'm not being specific on any situation.
Mega, do it in Muliro Forest. Not in that place, Mr. Speaker.
Oh, that is completely that's a frivolous point of order.
Mr. Speaker.
That is frivolous.
Muliro Garden, Mr. Speaker. But Mr. Speaker, the way Honorable Wamunyinya has put it, Mr. Speaker, he looks like somebody who's very much informed about that matter. And he needs to record a statement, Mr. Speaker. Because those people might be part of his gang, Mr. Speaker.
No, that honorable members, I think, let's leave that one. What is it? I mean, even if you have been mentioned, Honorable Wamunyinya, really, you are the one who elicited this debate. So what is it?
Mr. Speaker, I sought the chair's direction on this matter because it never happens in Kakamega like that. And I also know that this member, Mr. Speaker, who is an adopted son by the Luo and a very close friend of Raila Amolo, he shouldn't play with me. I don't make jokes like that. I'm very serious usually when I say something, Mr. Speaker. I am saying these things being shown on video did not happen in Kakamega.
Now, honorable members,
Mr.
now can we please calm down? Number one, honorable members, I am not going to issue any communication whatsoever on issues to do with Kakamega or otherwise. Not on this one. Because first, this is a matter which is external to the House. And secondly, I have absolutely no information, and I do not think I intend to look for information in that direction. Now, members have spoken about it. I do not think we need to open it up again. Honorable Wamunyinya has said he does not, it is not Kakamega. Somebody else is saying it is in Kakamega. We will leave it at that. We will leave it at that. Not even if Wanjala is interested in speaking to this, I'm not going to allow. So that is over. Just finalize your seconding.
Mr. Speaker, with all those interruptions.
Out of order, Honorable Wanjala.
Mr. Speaker, with all those interruptions, I want members to be careful on when they are talking about Kakamega. Because we
now
must
you are
be
opening it up again and we have sealed that thing.
Because Mr. Speaker, even the tags, the video, the way it was recorded, the people who were talking in Kikuyu. And therefore, the people of Kakamega do not speak in Kikuyu. They speak Kiluya or otherwise Kiswahili. If they wanted to communicate to...
Just second the motion, Honorable.
Mr. Speaker...
Just second it.
Before I just second, Mr. Speaker, we are the people of Kakamega County and Western in general. We are very disappointed with people who are bringing their own characters from outside there with the women. Even that lady was not a Luya, Mr. Speaker. And we don't want to...
You are completely out of order. Foreign behaviors. Leader of majority.
Foreign behaviors we don't want to be brought in Kakamega. Mr. Speaker, I wish to second.
Mr. Speaker, now...
He's not interested, I see.
Mr. Speaker, you need to put both Honorable Wamunyinya and Honorable my leader, Whip, out of order. Because Mr. Speaker, they are giving information to the wrong forum. Speaker, the Parliament police is just 100 meters from here. The Whip is aware of the color and the tribe of that lady. The other leader has a lot of information to tell the police. He's even trying to threaten Honorable Junet not to speak his mind. Speaker, we're not talking about Kakamega, whether they do it in the forest or not. This one, they did it in a hotel, and he said it's in a golf course hotel.
Now, what is it, Honorable Anjala? You are the majority leader is on a point of order himself. But what is it? But if it is going to be on this one, I'm going to take...
Mr. Speaker, we must put this record straight. That, Mr. Speaker, in Kakamega, we don't have thugs. Mr. Speaker, we are aware...
You don't have what?
We don't have thugs who will invade hotels, Mr. Speaker. Whatever was shown on the video was done in those places of Kirinyaga, and these people have been extorting governor money. Deputy governor, now deputy governor refused to give them more money. That is why they have exposed you, Mr. Speaker.
You are... I've already taken the mic from you, because that's definitely a frivolous point of order. And I am going to... Now let's get back to serious business, honorable members.
No, I decided, like Honorable Wamalwa said, when I got that video last night, I locked myself inside my bedroom, so that at least my kids cannot see what I was watching. But Mr. Speaker, the first thing that came into my mind as a pastoralist is that this guy is not a man enough. Yeah, there's something called self-defense. Yes, and Mr. Speaker, I looked this morning for the there's a man who represents Mandela Wanaume. I am looking for him. We should not, that one is not part of us. That is not part of us. It doesn't belong to some of our pedigree, Mr. Speaker, because those guys, they look like thugs and hooligans. Speaker, and the police, Mr. Speaker, cannot say they are not aware of that. They must investigate that matter. It must be investigated, and the root matter of that should be, I mean, if it is the leader who has played around with his integrity, it should be told. If it is about extortion rings and thuggery, we should also know.
So, Mr. Speaker, I must ask you a simple question.
Yeah, that's what I'm relevant.
You have actually brought in that one, and I'm wondering the relevance of that one to this procedural motion.
Yes.
Of adjournment.
Mr. Speaker, I agree, because part of the procedural is to bring tomorrow afternoon the cybercrime bill. And the Speaker, technology was used in the wrong way by thugs. I mean, there was a recording. But Mr. Speaker, I said I must go unanswered. I represent men and women of integrity in this house. Yes, and majority of Kenya, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, Honorable Anjala.
So, now, Mr. Speaker, honorable member for Budalangi. Let the Speaker ask the leader to second.
Okay. Now that is that is a gentleman from Kakamega. Proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, and thank the majority leader for moving this procedural motion. I quickly second him because, Mr. Speaker, we had exhaustively
what is it, Honorable
discussed
this. You have an issue there? What is it? Let's hear what the Iron Lady of Embu wants to...
Mr. Speaker, I just want to say that I also really felt for the deputy governor. And like all others, like the leader of government business, I felt that he should have fought back.
You say you feel
because that's what a man does, especially when you know your family is at stake, your leadership is at stake. You fight back. And if I was the one, I would have fought back, Mr. Speaker. But the question I ask as a woman is, if it was a woman who was a DG, would this narrative be the way it is today? Certainly not. That's to show you the double standards that are put between men and women leaders.
To get ahead of the video and the story in circulation, it is important to know that there is a clique of gangsters that is targeting politicians and those people whom they think have money in this nation. The purpose of these gangsters is to target people for purposes of extortion. I want to make it clear that I am such a victim. I was set up by the same crooks, and they took me through a very agonizing moment. And right now, what matters to me most is about my family, which I really treasure, and also the people of Kirinyaga who look unto me for guidance and leadership. I want to say that to them all who believe and who are the people that I've been serving, that it is an episode that has brought a lot of shame, but it has happened when people fall victims to gangsters. Any one of you or I can fall victim and find yourself in a situation for purposes of extortion. The one thing I want to thank God for is that I'm alive, because these gangsters would have either killed me if I failed to comply to their demands and to say what they wanted me to say, and for me to save my neck, that had to be done. To me, as a family member and as a leader in Kirinyaga, it was a real trauma. Agonizing. When people strip you and take videos under their weapons, and there is very little you can do for yourself. However, the fact that I am alive, one thing I want to thank God for that. And thank also my family for being there with me at a time like now. And also thank the entire country, those who have been watching the dirty videos and the comments I've seen them make. I pray that this episode of mine will be the last, because I want to believe the law enforcers will be upon these people and they will never do this to any other person. However, as I finish, I want to say that there are some detractors who want to distract the way we serve, or I serve, my people of Kirinyaga. I want to take it to them that I will not be turned, I will be strong, I will serve the people of Kirinyaga, I will serve this nation in whatever capacity, and I will stand for the rights of people, both men and women. And cruelty to either men or women should be condemned by all and sundry. To all families, I want to tell them, stick together, because times are hard and difficult. I also want to clarify that there were some media reports that these things was happening in Kakamega. This thing did not happen in Kakamega. We had a very good time in Kakamega. It happened here in Thika, and that is why we had come to find out from the place here how far the issue has gone. Otherwise, thank you.